AGI, here we go. Locked and loaded. Rush in the front. Let's make it happen. Welcome to my series, Verbalizing My Violence. Here, I rewatch a video and I comment for my benefit and for the benefit of anybody who may watch my channel, who subscribes to my channel, on what is my thought process when I was playing this particular game right here. So this match was a great match. Started off a little late, and for most of the game, we were losing. So now, at the very beginning, notice that there was an APC driver having lunch, keeping an APC in the back of the map, and he wasn't even shooting a gun, which, both of which is unacceptable. But it's worse that he takes the APC and he sits in the APC and nothing is happening with it. APC in this game is going to be an armored taxi, taking teammates from one location to another location. So here I know to pay attention to this lane. If you notice, the enemy team has A, B, and C. So they're going to be trickling, obviously, from C on their way to D. I often say 3 things are going to be important, and I'm going to add something to that today. So first thing you want to have is knowledge of the map, knowledge of spawns, knowledge of traffic flow. These kills here, because of those 3 things that I just mentioned, knowledge of the map, knowledge of spawns, knowledge of traffic flow, is helping me, inshallah, to get these kills. Here, I'm not sure what this player is looking at, as the danger is coming from behind him. Again, pay attention. This is their spawn in this white warehouse right here. They have to transition, as I said, from where the warehouse is to C. If you put yourself in the right place, and this is what I'm going to add to that today. If you put yourself in the right place, kills are easier to get. So what am I going to add? I'm going to add the importance of position, knowledge of position. Here I got killed spawning on the APC, but that's just part of the game. Especially when the APC is under attack, that's a low percentage live situation. Most likely you're not going to live. I did it anyway because you never know what can happen. So here I'm trying to clear the map, put myself in the best possible situation, and then we have an APC. Taking out this APC takes priority, as you don't want enemy teammates spawning anywhere and everywhere on the map, potentially. Get taken out by a grenade launcher, that's just part of the game, but that APC is broken. That's what's most important. So let's take a step back to what I was saying. So as we said, knowledge of the map, knowledge of spawns, knowledge of traffic flow. The second thing you want to focus on is going to be how you land your shots. By landing your shots, I mean putting yourself in the best position to land your shots. 8/10 of your kill is from position. 8 out of 10 points is going to be where you are in relation to an enemy player. Here I'm focusing on position. I'm not standing in a place where the enemy can see the majority of my body for that last kill. I'm standing in a place where he can only see a small percentage of my body. So your position is going to be most important, followed by you pulling the trigger, and then the last one is going to be landing your shots. Another APC. I don't know where the enemy team was getting all these APCs, but now I want to get on the point. Here we got an enemy player, so now the point is contested. He has an alarm to my presence when the point turns yellow, and I should have been paying attention. He put down a trophy, and I tried to put down a mine in order to defend, but my mine got broken. No problem. That's just part of the game. That's just me having to increase my awareness. Again, I have to break their armor. Here we got an APC. I popped it with a drill, catching those that jump out. There's somebody else here on the point. I see him. He's taking shots at me. I'm waiting for him to jump. Because usually that's what most people are going to do. And I'm able to catch him as he's in midair. Great. We're still losing, down by 21 points. But at least we have an advantage. We have 3 out of 5 points. And we have what I call a line. A line is we have a general direction where we know enemies are going to be coming from. Sniped by a rat, somebody out in the middle of nowhere, doing nothing, sniping. So I'm trying to spawn on my teammate, get as close to B as possible. So there's something that I utilize in this gameplay. and that is going to be the IMS system. I believe it's called Intelligent Munition System. It's great for defending points. There are many kills that I don't have to get myself. I have to be careful attacking this player. If he saw me, he would have an advantage over me because he knows the direction that I'm coming from. I don't want to touch the point and set off the point is contested alarm. So I want to be able to attack him without him fully knowing my position. Again, I want to clear off C and obviously put a mine on that door because that's where people potentially come in. As you see, there's a firefight right here. Somebody could slide into the building. Here I take a shortcut into the warehouse, jumping up on the pillars, but here we go. We got somebody right here. And they did a good job defending that door, paying attention. Great. So now I'm able to spawn on a teammate. Let's try to get on the point. Before doing so, came across some players. I'm able to kill one. Again, I have high ground. Here I throw smoke. Rather, it's not smoke, it's tear gas. The tear gas, to me, is the best tactical. It has many uses. In this situation, I threw the tear gas for two reasons. The first reason being, I want to do something that's going to distract him, even if it is for a fraction of a second. I can take advantage of his distraction and attack him. Excuse me. Secondly, the tear gas has a smoke effect. So I was hoping to be able to conceal myself within the tear gas or behind the tear gas and shoot him through it. Again, more armor. Where's all this armor coming from? I have no idea. So you have to be hyper aggressive against the armor. So here I believe I'm able to take out not only two players, but I also play a point in destroying. I also play a part in destroying their APC. Great. As we see once I spawned back in. APCs and transport helicopters, you have to attack those with aggression. Somebody up top, I want to put down a mine just in case. Maybe they could have dropped down and landed on the other side and potentially captured the point. IMS, pay attention to this. Pay attention to what this does. I get killed. So again, pay attention to what that IMS does later on in the game. I get killed here, no problem. Being that it was me and a teammate on the point, having somebody along with you is going to multiply. Notice that IMS, double kill. Notice that IMS, triple kill. And that's from one shot. Being that what's happening here. So they're spawning at A, trying to get onto B, but that IMS is defending the point in my absence. And I believe that may have been 5 kills or 3 kills. I'm not sure if when they said triple kill, what exactly did that mean? So now we want to get on the point. Excuse me. So now we want to get on the point. We want to try to clear this off to make it as difficult as possible for the enemy team to capture. Meaning, if there's any red, even just if it's a sliver of red, it's just that much easier. They have to spend less time on the point capturing it. So again, we still have 3 out of 5 points and we're still down. So you got to grind in these situations. Again, position. I know where they spawn. Right here where I'm looking at, right below that area, a little bit to the left is where they spawn. Here I'm trying to take C from them, but I just don't want to rush to the point. You have to approach it with caution. Somebody was just shooting here. I'm not sure where. It's possible that they was taken out. Good. So you see a teammate here. So from here, I believe you should be able to grab that. Great. But for whatever reason, there's a little bit of confusion here. I'm not sure if that was a target or if that was a teammate. Here we have a target, and this is me with some bad shooting. Notice that my reticle was at waist level. I want shots to come in at shoulder, neck, or head level. Again, watching this corner. If they're spawning on C, their spawn is back there. Here we got a target, take them out. And trying my best to defend. I'm not sure if they're over there in that warehouse, which is actually a great place to defend Steve from, because people won't see you off on the flank out in the distance. So if you start raining in shots, you can kill a lot of people trying to get ammo or just defending the point. So this is the gunfight right here I have to win. Notice where my shots are coming in at. Upper shoulder, neck, and head. That's great. That's going to give you the most possible damage from the weapon that you're using. Again, another IMS. So I'm more comfortable with leaving the point with the IMS active. And notice IMS defending the point, but it gets killed or broken by something. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Now we have 3 points, the middle points, B, C, D. So this is what you want to hold. Now, for some reason, from somewhere, not sure where, a lot of players found themselves on a point. I wish I had played the rear. Again, we're talking about position. My positioning is what got me killed. It wasn't my aim. It wasn't the fact that I wasn't landing shots. It was my position. This player right here not helping the team at all. Sitting in the back like that. If you have more people like that individual I just left, I'm not sure if that was copy or dupe. If you have a lot of people like that on your team, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose. This is not team deathmatch. Team deathmatch, you want people holding lanes. You want people holding spawns. But in this game type, you need people with their feet on the objective. This is domination. This is not about killing. This is about first capping. So now we got to clear off E. And we got a lot of people here. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 2. And finally, we got the jug. I'm pretty sure that was the recon jug. Great. If I have an IMS system to put down here, that would be perfect. Again, defending the point in your absence. Now, the problem with IMS is you can't put down multiple IMSs, which I believe you should be able to do. So if you have an active IMS on another point, let's say C, and you try to put down another one on E, for example, where I am right now, you can't do so. I wish I had put down that IMS on the point before I got sniped, but that's just part of the game. So score is tied. Now we have to grind even harder. We have to take the lead and we have to maintain the lead. It was hard to get here, and it's going to be even harder to hold the point. Being that they're spawning here, you're going to find multiple players here. Being that that corner right there is going to be the center of their spawn. Now we have the lead by 3, and they only have C. So where they're going to go? They're going to try to push D, or they're going to try to push B. And we find here somebody here. Again, after this gunfight, trying to find and fish the player out. He was prone. He was trying to do his best. Being that we had a lot of players against him, he was doing his best, so congratulations to him. This IMS system works great. Another player, but because we have multiple defenders, it's harder for that person to kill me while I was under attack. Pay attention to what IMS does. In my absence, as people push, you're going to notice the IMS is going to be killing multiple people. Again, paying attention to positioning. Looking for people spawning on C, spawning around C, as it's going to be random, generally. I want to try to get on the point. So once I push onto the point, I start to defend the point, set up my defenses. If I had a trophy system, I would put a trophy system down, but I don't. But this is where, again, diagonally from here is where they come. So I almost get sniped at, or rather I did get sniped at, so I want to try to use this wall for cover. Call in the UAV for my team, and the IMS is going to work, defending B. So I want to make sure that this area is clear from any stragglers that may have been spawning on C, and they're just sitting around waiting for people to leave. Again, notice that IMS. They may have spawned on C, taking their time, hiding, or maybe just slaying at that point in time. I wasn't sure if that was a target or if that was a teammate. Slaying at that point in time, and then eventually they will pull out and then get on the point, and then eventually possibly even cap the point. So now I want to flood on to B. Notice where I just threw that tear gas. Through that door, most people are going to be spawning. I write here GFG. The first G is for good. The last G is for game. This is a great game. Nobody in the lobby cheating. This is a great game. So again, focus on knowledge of the map, knowledge of spawns, knowledge of traffic flow. The second thing we want to focus on is going to be your positioning. 8/10 of your kill is going to be position. The next 10th is going to be pulling a trigger. And the final one is going to be landing your shots. Inshallah, see you all in the next one. Barakallahu li wa iyyakum.